Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel Cosmos Tarot. My name is Sam. Today I'm going to be doing a love reading for the month of July. So let's pull a chakra card and see what the theme of the month is going to be for you. I know we're already in July, but it's only a couple of days in. So let's have a look at the theme of the month of July for you guys in your love reading. Bittersweet. So this relationship could be really good when it's good, but bad or sad when it's not, right? So it's like addictive in a way. The good times are addictive, but there's bad times as well. Okay, so let's have a look at what the tarot has to say. Spirit, what do you want to tell me about Scorpio right now so I can give Scorpio some messages about their love life in the month of July? This is your energy that I'm pulling here. Okay, so I can see that there's something that you want to address with these first three cards here. Now, it's like you've got some harsh words to say to somebody about something in this connection that was very, 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 very toxic, all right? You're trying to overcome it. Whatever this toxicity was in the connection, there's something you need to say, but you don't say it. You're holding back from saying it. You're resisting it. You're hesitating. You're just pulling back. You just don't, maybe you don't feel it's the right time at the minute, but there's something here that you're trying to overcome. There was something very, very toxic in this connection. It could have been arguments. It could have been, you know, verbally sort of abusing each other in a way. Or just having lots of arguments here with that Queen of Swords. I just see lots of arguments or harsh words taking place, guys. And it could have been toxic in the connection. It's not going to resonate for all of you. If this is your story, it is. If it's not, it might be the next time. I'm sorry, guys, but this is going to be a specific message for the people that need it. So, yeah, I see fighting, guys. You know, this is really what I'm getting from this. There's arguments, there's fights. I mean, come on. We've got bittersweet. We've got you hesitating, pulling back from saying something because you're trying to overcome having so many arguments. With the Queen of Swords, harsh words being said. I see fighting, standing your ground, being defensive about something. You're not seeing something from other people's points of view, or you're not gaining a bigger perspective. You know, you're sort of seeing things from just your point of view. And I can see here, you might have even done something or where you didn't consider your person's feelings, or maybe when you argue, you don't consider each other's feelings. But I just see something here where you're not considering each other's feelings. I mean, it could even be a little bit sneaky stuff going on here. It could be something your person's done. It could be something you've done, but it's like you want to speak about it, but it's going to cause an argument, and you know it. You know it's going to cause a big argument. So it's like you hold back because of that, because you don't want to have another argument. Yeah, with that Knight of Swords, you're feeling like you're missing the opportunity to get your point across. I really do feel like you want to address something here that's been sneaky between you and your partner. Someone's betrayed each other or done something that just didn't consider the other person, and you really, really feel a matter of urgency. I really want to speak about this. I want to tell them about themselves. But you know it's going to be an argument. You're really defensive. It's like you're standing your ground. You know what your opinion is. You're not budging from that. You just feel like, because you can't say it, because you're trying to prevent an argument, it's like you feel like you're missing out, though. You know, it's like you really just want to get your piece across, but you're actually sort of resisting it right now. I think you're doing the right thing, but, you know, let's see. Let's have a look at a bit more. See what else is going on, please. Spirit, what else, please, for Scorpio? Yeah, you feel like you've been weighing something up, and you feel like you're a bit indecisive about something. Or you've made a wrong choice about something like that. Yeah, you've had a disagreement, a separation. Something's happened where you guys have come to a part. Or this happens in July. But I mean, we're already in July, right? So I feel like it's happening now, or it's just happened, or it's about to happen. I think we're on the 6th of July today. So with the Four of Swords, you know, you're in silence after this separation or argument. It's like, you know, you've separated, you've had a disagreement about something, you didn't see eye to eye on, and now you're not talking to each other, or you're not talking to them, or they're not talking to you. Things aren't going how you really wanted it to go. You don't really feel like success has come out of this situation. What was the point of it? You know, it didn't lead to anything good. I do feel like you want to be on the same page as your person and share information, come together, you know, and collaborate with them. I do feel like, you know, you'd be willing to sort of, or you want information to be shared between you. But I do see that you're emotionally detaching yourself and walking away, or you've walked away or you've cut them off over this. The feelings that I'm getting, okay, and like I say, this won't resonate to everyone, but what I'm getting is that you've had some big argument, okay, a big argument where words are being said and it's very, very intense, and, you know, you're really standing your ground and you're still very angry at them. You've still got more that you want to say, but you're holding back. They're not talking to you, or you're not talking to them since you guys have had this argument. Information you still want to share. So you still want to share information with them, whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But I just see that this has made you feel like, right, that's it, I'm done. Cutting off from this person. But I don't know whether it's long lasting though. I'm being honest with you. The way I feel is so intense that it could just be an in the moment type feeling. Things aren't moving forward right now. Things are at a standstill. You don't see that there's any forward movement with this. That's because it's so raw. It's because it's so raw and so fresh. I feel like this is quite current, guys. If it hasn't happened, sorry, this is about to happen. But it might have already happened or be happening at the moment. Queen of Wands. This is your person's energy, right? Queen of Wands. Your person is sitting there doing nothing. Not wanting to take any action with this right now. Being stubborn. Thinking about, you know, if I was to take action, it's just going to be a temporary fix, because this is something that is like in and out, on and off, repeated cycles perhaps. This is, you know, you guys could have arguments, you make up, and then you have more arguments. That's what I'm sort of getting. This person's having time to think about this, to see, you know, what they should do. They're not really too sure what to do. So they're just sort of like trying to go with their gut feeling, intuition, which is spiritually led, by the way. They might not realise that. So they're just trying to work out what to do. They just feel like they're just going with the flow, basically. They're trying to see things from your perspective. And I did have that you're not seeing things from theirs, or you're not seeing things from the bigger perspective. You know, you're not seeing everything, but they're trying to see things from your point of view. They do want to have some sort of communication with you. They do. They would like to have communication with you, and for it to go well and for it to not go bad. With that Page of Cups, yeah, they do want to tell you how they're feeling. They do. They want to express their emotions to you, their love. They want to test the waters and see if you'd be willing to talk to them. They was dwelling on the things that had been said, but they're sort of getting over it now. Okay, yeah, they want to take the lead with this situation. This is someone that's got the confidence. I just feel like, you know, you've had a big argument. I know what your energy was. I've explained it. But now with your person, it's like, oh, this is like, you know, we make up and then we just go back into the same thing again. I feel like your person is trying to see things from your point of view. They do want to express how they're feeling. They do want to communicate good news. You know, they don't want to carry on arguing. And they're trying to get over things that were said. They feel like they're not dwelling on it anymore. I just feel like this is somebody that, how can I explain it in the words? I've got the feelings. Right. The Emperor, your person is someone that could just go, right, come on, let's sort this out now. You know, this is like, no point dwelling on it. Let's just move on. And they're quite confident, I'm getting, that your person could even be a bit cheeky, your person, a bit cocky maybe, a little bit like, come on, we've had our argument now, come on, let's just sort it out now, and like want to move on from it without really discussing what's gone on. And then of course you're going to get repeated cycles again, right? Yeah, your person's not investing into this right now, but they're not looking to have a new start with anything. They're feeling very stuck at the moment. So it's like they're not looking at newness in any way. They're just looking at the here and the now. They don't feel like they're in control at the moment, though. They feel like they're in a bit of a lack of control about something. And that's about being able to put the effort in and make the effort. So I do feel like your person feels at the moment that they're not able to make any effort towards resolving this situation. For some reason, they just don't feel like they are in control of putting that effort in. And I think they are focusing on themselves, that King of Pentacles, to try and do better by themselves. They need to sort of level up. Maybe if they come back to you, they need to come back better. Something needs to give, something needs to change. They feel like it's them. They need to do something better. There's something that they need to achieve that they're trying to work on, because otherwise things are very, very unstable between you. They're feeling this at the moment. And they also feel like you with the Knight of Swords, that they're missing out at the moment. You know, by holding back and not speaking with you, they do feel like, you know, they're missing out on being able to speak what they need to speak. And it's causing them to feel very unsettled and unbalanced. They're feeling a bit impatient with that Temperance in reverse. They want to speak to you. Page of Swords. Now, they want to speak to you, but they get delayed. So it's like they go to speak to you and then they hold back by going, no, actually, I don't think I should. Whereas you're like, no, I'm not speaking to them. There's things I want to say, but I'm not saying it to them right now. No. Whereas your person's like, they go to speak to you, but then they stop and they think, no, actually, I'm not going to do it. And because why? Same as you guys are going to end up having harsh words together again. This is very intensive connection. This is why you've got bittersweet. This is like explosive. When it's really good, it's amazing. I can imagine you two having the best times together, you know, having a right laugh, having a really good time together. You love each other. The passion is intense. It's insane. But then when you argue, oh my God, just as explosive. Like, you know, the whole neighbours probably hear you arguing. Wouldn't surprise me if the police get called. It's one of them ones where it's like explosive stuff. When you argue big time. So, you know, let me get some advice before I get a card of inspiration. Let me get some advice for you guys. I don't see a lot changing in the month of July. I do see that your person wants to talk to you, but they know it's going to be another argument, guys. They know. Yeah, look, your person does want to speak to you in the month of July. And what Spirit is showing me is that when you get the opportunity, if you do, because they've got free will, just because they want to speak to you doesn't mean to say they will, because you want to speak to them and you're not. So, you know, this energy can, until it changes, I mean, by the time we do a next reading, it might change, right? So just come back for more. But Page of Pentacles, it's like, if you get an opportunity to speak to your person, you need to negotiate something about your worth, what you're offering them, what are they offering you, what you're going to do about this situation. Are you going to put the effort into this? Are they going to put the effort in? It's like negotiating what needs to be changed here, what needs to be done. And with the 8 of Swords, I do see that you're trying to, well, Spirit is advising you to try to overcome this mental attachment that you've got to this connection, because it's not very healthy, guys, okay? And they are saying, Spirit is advising, and of course you've got your free will, you're going to do what you want, but you know, perhaps you should think about having a new beginning. A new opportunity might be presented towards you at some point soon, and you know, it would be good for you to take that opportunity up. And it's about change, you know. Don't resist change. I mean, Spirit is showing me that change is there. It is needed. It's necessary. A big, massive transformation is needed in this connection. All right. I can see that. Right, guys? Okay. And I don't judge. I'm not here to judge. I've been in these connections myself. I know it goes. All right. When you're attached to someone mentally, but you know it's not doing you any good. You know, change is needed here. A transformation is needed. And it's whether you want to do that or not. Okay. But it is needed, guys, definitely. Let me get you a card of inspiration. I mean, the advice would be to try and have a new beginning here of some sort, right? Nucleus. The power within stars is a power within you. Now, what this message means, okay, from Spirit, they're trying to say to you, you've got the power within you to lead this and direct this in the way that you want to direct it. All that energy that you have in these arguments can be directed in a more of a positive way. A new beginning, a new opportunity, a new start. Because I do feel like this is unhealthy, this connection. That's what I've got for you guys.